George Kilpatrick, inspiration for the nation. It's time to check your money. And we've got America's favorite money maven, Vicki Brackens, president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corporation, member SIPC, and your money is sponsored by Brackens Financial Solutions Network. Vicki, how are you doing?
Well, George, I'm doing great. I feel like, there's winter in the air.
Yes, it comes and goes.
It comes and goes? Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, depending upon where you are, because, in some places, it's never winter.
Oh, that's true. Okay, we are talking to our friends across the country.
Yeah.
Some places there is sunshine.
Right.
They can send us some sunshine.
They could. All right, so, because where we are, it's not sunshine right now. All right. Mm-hmm. So what's going on, Vicki? What do you want to remind us of?
Well, we had so much fun last week talking about taxes. I thought we should go back and pick up a couple of more, maybe 2 or 3 more tax planning tips for this year, specifically around giving.
Okay.
And how you can help your local charities, whether that be your local charities, fraternities, sororities, or your synagogue, mosque, or church, but a local charity that's actually close to your heart. And so the first thing is to remind you that you may be able to sidestep those capital gains that we talked about last week and get a deduction by making a charitable donation of securities. So basically your stocks and your bonds that you have that have risen in value but no longer fit your strategy, if you give those to a charity, you may be able to get a deduction. Now, there are rules around those deductions. The first one is, if you make a charitable donation of an investment that is worth less than what you paid for it, remember, you can only deduct its market value, not what you paid for it.
Right.
Also, ask your tax professional if you might be able or better off in selling it first and then taking the deduction for the loss and then donating the cash to the charity.
Got it.
So always weigh that out and seek your tax professional's help on that. Here's another thing to remember. We talk about setting up generational wealth. We've discussed this before. So if you give an appreciated security to a child, keep in mind that the kitty, there's rules for everything.
Right. And let's not even get started with this tax code and where that's going to end up.
The new tax revision.
Where that's going to end up.
We'll spend some time on that once we have more details on what's going to happen. But if you give appreciated security, so basically if you have a stock or a bond or a mutual fund and it's gone up in value and it's appreciated, if you give it to a child, keep in mind that the kitty tax rules may apply, in which case the annual investment income of over $2,000 will be taxed at your rate. But you still should do it. You just need to understand what the tax implications may be. Now, those were 3 very quick hints. The other thing is, and I never, ever forget this, you have for for those people who are 70 years old or older, you have a calculation which is called your required minimum distribution, RMD. You've had an IRA. Over the years, it's grown. Now you are required to take money out. If you donate that RMD to a charity up to $100,000 of the RMD, so anything from $1 up to $100,000, typically you'd be concerned because you'd have to pay taxes on that when that comes out because it's income. It's waived. They made that law permanent last year, so you no longer have to pay taxes on that RMD. So think about that also as a way to donate to your local charity. Well, George, that was a short plate because you told me last time I gave you 3 helpings.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the more like the appetizer and
this is it. Exactly.
And the main course
all right.
at the same time.
But I'm gonna say, that the plate is full, and wish everybody a happy day.
All right, and we do wish everybody a happy day. And I tell you what. Vicki Brackens is our money maven, Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC. She's the president and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp, member SIPC. Inspiration for the nation.